and now removed her. So civil complaint, simply allegations, needs to be proven in a court of law, but if true, it could rise to the level of criminality, and we'll see what happens, or if the DA looks and
There's no vindication for me, because for 4 years I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
All right, let's dive into the deep end and unravel this tangled web of mystery, scandal, and intrigue. Picture this. Two of the most iconic figures in modern music, Jay-Z and Diddy, are facing massive allegations that have the industry buzzing, fans in a frenzy, and social media platforms on fire. But this isn't just another tabloid story. It's a drama, so layered and complex that it feels like something straight out of a Hollywood thriller. The lawsuits, the whispered rumors, and the way these two titans of the industry have been linked together. It's enough to make anyone wonder what's really going on behind the scenes.
You have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the...
Now, imagine being Jay-Z right now. He's not just a rap legend, he's a billionaire business mogul with decades of influence. Yet here he is, embroiled in allegations that could shake the very foundation of his empire. And, to make things even more intense, Diddy, a fellow hip-hop heavyweight and longtime industry peer, is facing his own storm of accusation. The two have been linked in ways that go far beyond music. And now they're suddenly connected again through this legal nightmare. The timing, suspicious. The details wild, and the implications potentially career-ending.
Obviously this civil suit was coming for a while, and there was some talk between Busby and Jay-Z's lawyers. I think both Busby and Jay-Z's lawyers are really alpha.
Let's start with the current lawsuit that has everyone talking. The anonymous accuser claims that back in 2000, after an MTV award show, she was taken to a private gathering where unimaginable things allegedly happened. She named Jay-Z and Diddy as key figures in her account, throwing both men into the crosshairs of public scrutiny. To make matters even more dramatic, the lawsuit also mentions a well-known female celebrity being present, though her identity remains a mystery. This detail alone has sparked endless speculation, with fans and amateur detectives alike trying to piece together who it might be. Some have pointed fingers at major names in the industry, but nothing has been confirmed. The secrecy only adds fuel to the fire, leaving everyone wondering who else might be implicated in this unfolding scandal.
This morning, rap mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations he assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was assaulted by both.
Jay's legal team, led by the formidable Alex Spau, has come out swinging, calling the claim stupid, and accusing the accuser's legal counsel, Tony Busby, of exploiting the situation for publicity. Spiral even held a press conference where he meticulously dissected the accuser's timeline, pointing out alleged inconsistencies and gaps in her story. For instance, he highlighted that the party described in the lawsuit supposedly took place at a White House with a U-shaped driveway, a property that, according to Spyro, neither Diddy nor Jay-Z owned at the time. He also questioned the accuser's claim of seeing a jumbotron outside Radio City Music Hall, pointing out that no such display existed in 2000. These details, Spire argued, undermine the credibility of the entire case.
Now, with respect to evidentiary value, yes, it happened 24 years ago, right? More than 24 years ago. But in the allegations, there's a few things. Number one, there's allegation that another celebrity was present at the time, right, in addition to other people. Number two, there's the claim by the victim, right, that she left, that she went and she was seen by a gas attendant who saw her in distress.
But here's where it gets even murkier. Report suggests that the accuser initially filed her lawsuit months ago, naming only Diddy Jay-Z's name was added to the case, just recently raising questions about why it took so long for him to be implicated. Was this a calculated move to increase the case's visibility, or is there more to the story that we don't yet know? Jay-Z himself has expressed outrage, calling the allegations a blatant attempt to destroy his reputation and harm his family. He's painted himself as a victim of greed, manipulation, and a legal system that allows frivolous claims to gain traction. In a statement, he lamented the impact this ordeal has had on his loved ones, particularly his children, who are now old enough to understand the weight of these accusations.
If that's part of the indictment, that's somewhat like a blackmail. He was blackmailing people to be in the freak-offs. So that's federal. That could be that's a federal charge. He can't blackmail people to say, yo, listen here, you did it once and you're gonna do it again. That ain't gonna make it with the government or nobody.
Diddy, on the other hand, has his own mountain of legal troubles to deal with over the past several months. He's hit with multiple lawsuits, each more shocking than the last. His name has become synonymous with controversy, and now with Jay-Z being dragged into the mix, it's impossible not to draw parallels between the two cases. Both men are cultural icons who built their careers on ambition, talent, and a relentless drive to succeed. But now their legacies are being called into question, and now fans are left wondering, how deep does this rabbit hole go?
If the federal government wants him to cooperate, and they're gonna cut his time, because right now he's looking at 15 to life. With all the charges he won't get out till 70 years old. He about 70, that's when they start talking about letting him come to a halfway house.
One of the most intriguing aspects of this entire saga is the way it seems to mirror past scandals in the entertainment industry. Think about it. Powerful men accused of abusing their positions, a culture of secrecy and complicity, and a legal system that often seems ill-equipped to handle the complexities of such cases. It's a storyline we've seen play out before, yet it never fails to shock and captivate the public. What makes this case particularly compelling is the way it intertwines the narratives of two of the biggest names in music, creating a perfect storm of scandal that feels almost too sensational to be true. And let's not forget the role of the media in all this. News outlets have been relentless in their coverage, dissecting every word, every statement, and every legal filing with forensic precision. Social media, of course, has taken things to a whole new level, with fans and scholars filtering through the references and time maps to get to the massive story this way of the rest of Canada. Critics alike turning into armchair detectives, hashtags. Paul Anderson sometimes writes a novel without an idea of plot. Linking Jay-Z and Diddy to the allegations have trended on multiple platforms, and conspiracy theories are running rampant. Some believe this is all part of a larger scheme to take down powerful black men in the industry, while others argue that it's about time these figures are held accountable for their actions. The debate is fierce, and the truth, as always, remains elusive.
Jay-Z got his ass whooped by his sister-in-law on camera. What's her name? Solange. He got his ass. The feds ain't step in and do nothing. The feds don't care about you getting your ass whooped.
But here's where things get really interesting. Rumors are swirling that this lawsuit is just the beginning. Insiders are whispering about more potential legal actions on the horizon, with other accusers allegedly preparing to come forward. If true, this could mark the start of a domino effect that could bring down not just Jay-Z and Diddy, but other high-profile figures as well. The music industry has long been criticized for its so-called open secrets, and this case could very well be the tipping point that forces a reckoning. Adding another layer of complexity is the relationship between Jay-Z and Diddy themselves. While the two have collaborated in the past and often appear to support each other publicly, their friendship has always been more professional than personal. In fact. Jay-Z's lawyer made it a point to emphasize that the Jay-Z described him as hunting, legal proceedings against Jay-Z gain more traction. But this doesn't seem to matter to his half-approval rating. Between the war-hammered threat and the invasion against Jay-Z gain more traction, Dizzy laid some to speculate that Jay-Z is trying to distance himself from Diddy in light of the allegations. If that's the case, it's a bold move, but one that could backfire if the allegations against Jay-Z gain more traction.
You understand? I think that they don't want, if they was in any of those freak-off tapes, if they played a part in any of those Diddy sessions, they don't want it to get out to the general public to make up their